Okay, so it's your first rank that you can hit when you become a coach. And for everyone that's new, congratulations on becoming a coach and welcome to our team. So it's the first rank that you can hit. And the nice thing about it is that it just brings like good momentum to yourself and your social media. So, we're going to be talking a lot about just being present on social media. 90% of it's not going to be about Beachbody. It's going to be about like who you are as a person and just being more present so that people will start to see your posts and having your posts be, educational, have them be inspiring, whether it's like a new brand of sports bar you got that you love, or a recipe, or a mom hack, or a way to organize your closet. So things that make you who you are, things that you love. You just want to be more present on social media, providing value for people. And then a small portion of that is also going to start to be coaching. So it's the first rank. It brings momentum. You're going to get like a huge shout out from your coach. You're going to get a shout out in the team page. And like when people see that you're doing something, it gives you more credibility. So like when you first become a coach, you do a coming out post. And it just kind of gets your name out there to say like, hey, this is what I'm doing. So that when you start to post things that are coaching related or are more health and fitness related, people just understand it. And so it all kind of makes sense. So you're going to get that shout out. And so then they'll say like, oh, okay, she's like really serious about this, because a lot of people think that because so many people sell things these days, that people just do it to do it. And they're just going to sign up, not put in any work, and then not see any results. And so a lot of people, they're not educated about MLMs, or they just think they're pyramid schemes or all of those negative things. So when people see that someone starts something, they just expect that they're going to fail, to be honest. So if you are saying like, I already hit my first promotion, and it gains that momentum, it does give you credibility as well, that you're already like growing your team. So just it being the first rank is like what's really cool about it. Then the second thing is that you start to earn team cycle bonus. So if you were at one of our like coaching events on Facebook or Instagram, you may have heard us talk about how that's really where the bigger numbers come in for income, is when you can make that residual income. So when you're first starting as a coach, you might make a sale or two and you make commission off those. But because you don't have anyone under you yet on your team, you're just getting commission. But once you start to grow your team, even if it's these 2 people, you're going to start being eligible for team cycle bonus. So I'll go a little deeper into that down in a few minutes. But it's that additional income that you can get along with commission. And then the third thing is that you can get free customer leads and Success Club leads. So this is just free customers. Basically, if someone went to Beachbody on demand in the past, like I bought Insanity like 10 years ago, and I just went to beachbody.com and ordered it, but I didn't have a coach. I got assigned a coach, which she never reached out to me, I guess, because I did Insanity for like 10 days. But they assign you a coach. So you could get a notification that says, you have a free customer lead. Her name is Jessica, and she lives in New York City. And you get their email address, you get their phone number. So this is someone that you can reach out to and say, hey, girl, I saw that you bought, Transform 20 Shakeology. I'm super excited. Have you been doing any nutrition? Have you been doing any workouts? Like just getting to know them, letting them know that we run monthly challenge groups, accountability groups, and then just starting that relationship, because those are your people now. So like now this customer is now going to be someone that every time they purchase, you get commission off of them. So it's kind of like a freebie that you get someone that wants the product, they get assigned to you, and then you can build that relationship. And they might just be a customer, and they might end up being someone that becomes a coach on your team down the road as well. So those are like the 3 main benefits of Emerald. So how you achieve it is that you basically just sign up 2 people. So to not go too deep into it, we basically have a left and a right leg. And so like you're at the top, and then you have a left leg, and then you have a right leg. And to hit Emerald, you have to have one on your left and one on your right. Everybody has to be active. So for the most part, everything has a points value that you buy in Team Beachbody the shop. And it's about $1 per point. So something that's around $50 is about 50 points. So for example, like Recover is 52 points and it costs $52 if you bought it alone. So it's pretty much like everyone has to have spent $50 to be active. So if you're someone that bought a challenge pack to become a coach, then you're active for 5 weeks. And then after that 5 weeks, you would go inactive unless you ordered something. Most people, once they're coaches, because they're using product, and that's really like the only investment in your business is just to continue using product so that you can share what you're getting for results and how it helps your life. You're buying something to consume, so it's easy for you to stay active as a working coach. Most coaches have Shakeology on auto ship. Some coaches might have their performance line, and they're way over $50. So like Shakeology is like $99, so it's 90 points. The performance pack, which is Recover and Energize, it's a little bit better savings. You only spend $82, but they still allow it to be 90 points. So those are like the two things that coaches are usually consuming, one or the other, sometimes both. So it's easy for you to stay active. If you are to sell $50, then that also makes you active. So let's say, for example, you didn't get Shakeology 1 month, but you sold a challenge pack. That would keep you active as well. So it's purchasing or selling $50 pretty much. And so that active coach on the left and the active coach on the right as well have to have that $50. So let's say, for example, I'll go a little more into like who these people can be. But if you signed up like your best friend and she's like, I'll do Transform 20 with you, bought a challenge pack and signed up as a discount coach, she would be active because she bought the challenge pack. She would be active for 5 weeks. If your mom was like, I'll try Shakeology, and she gets the All Access Packs challenge pack, she's going to be way over 50 points just by purchasing those packs. So generally when people become a coach on your team, they waive the sign-up fee because they're purchasing a challenge pack. So that just automatically makes them active. So those people, if you signed up and then you signed up 2 people under you all on the same day, all 3 of you signed up on day 1, you'd all be active for exactly 5 weeks together. So the benefits of Emerald, like I said, are Success Club 5 customer leads. So if you are hitting Success Club every month, which if you have had the trainings, then you may remember that each challenge pack is equal to 2 points. So if you sell 3 challenge packs, if you sell 3 challenge packs in a month, then that equals 6 points. So basically like the growth of the business and how they help you gauge to see if you're growing and if you're kind of doing what you're supposed to be doing every single month, they call it Success Club because they want you to have a way for you to track your growth. So they say, okay, if you focus on, instead of saying 3 sales a month, if you get 5 points, which is basically equal to 3 challenge pack sales, there are different ways to get points, but basically challenge packs are the best way for customers because they get the most for their money. Like you guys probably bought a challenge pack and spent $160 to $200 and got your year of Beachbody On Demand and then a product like Shakeology or Performance Line. So if you sell those 3 challenge packs a month and you're an Emerald, then that's when you start getting these customer leads. So this is just an example of 3 months of leads. This person got 19 customers. These are customers that may be getting Beachbody On Demand. They might just get like a base kit like 21-day fix or maybe ultimate portion fix, a 3-day refresh. It's more of like general product. It's not challenge packs and it's not Success Club. So Beachbody saves those sales for Success Club 10 people. So that's basically selling 5 challenge packs because they're equal to 2 points each. So if you help 5 people a month, then you're going to get the Shakeology and the challenge packs. And the benefit of that is for these ones, you get the commission on the first purchase. So if someone came to me today and they bought a challenge pack, I would make the commission today on that. Where on the prior image that I just showed you, the first sale, you don't get the commission. It's all the sales or purchases that they do after the fact. But for Success Club 10, you get the initial commission day of. And then because they are Shakeology or challenge packs, they most likely have Shakeology or another product on auto ship. So then you get that commission every single month that it ships. So if someone was to buy a challenge pack and they spent $160, let's say you made $50 on that initial sale. When their Shakeology ships the next month, you would make $30 on that sale. And then if they buy it again the next month, you make $30 on that sale. So you can see how even without getting new customers, if you have the same person continuing product, if you had 3 people buy a challenge pack and the next month they all got their Shakeology, that's 3 times 30 is $100 just for those people's auto ship. It's not you making a new sale. So that residual income does start to add up as well. So that's the benefit of hitting Success Club 10. Beachbody tries to reward the coaches that hit that goal, which is helping 5 people a month. And you can see here, they just show the 9 customers and commissions of $340. So I don't think I wanted this slide yet. I think it was out of order. Let me just check real quick. I'm going to go kind of in my own order. So thinking about who can be your 2 people. So if you have a spouse or significant other, that's always our first choice, because when you have someone at the top of your downline that you can control, that actually ends up being a second means of income for you. So it's not someone that has to, like your husband doesn't have to want to work the business. They don't have to be doing Beachbody workouts. They don't have to be drinking the product. Like that took my husband probably like a year to drink Shakeology. So they don't have to be doing that. It's just someone that you have control over, because that can be a second means of income when you want to build that. And basically having someone at the top of your downline, like right underneath you that you can control, they benefit from every single coach that you sign up after them. So if you wait and you sign up 5 people and then your spouse, and one of those 5 people that you signed up ends up being like a really successful coach, your spouse will not benefit from any of that volume. And so that can be like a lot of money over the course of weeks, months, and years. So it can be someone like a sibling, a parent, your best friend, coworker. So think of people that just would support you in this. Maybe it's a parent that wants to try out a product. Maybe it's your sister or your brother. Maybe it's your best friend that you're like, girl, you should do this Transform 20 with me. It was really good. Like just do a challenge group with me, get really good results, and then just benefit from the discount. So once people sign up as a coach, these people don't have to be business builders. Most people don't have business builders with their first like 2, 3, 4 coaches even. They're just mostly for discount, for people that are excited to try the product and be in your group, but not necessarily want to work the business yet. And they just either want the discount or are willing to support you in your business and sign up and then get the discount. And this just kind of shows like, even if you're not working your spouse's business, if you were to do nothing, just from like you just having them active or whatever, you can be making $30 a week, $80 a week, $120 a week. And that's just kind of like if you just had them as a coach. And so, like I said, you have the control of that business, you have a second income. And so as you're trying to grow your business and gain rank, then you can utilize your spouse. So for me, I waited until, well, one problem was that I waited until like way too long to sign up Mike. And so like there's people before him that I lose a lot of money from because he was signed up later. And then also once you are trying to grow your rank, then you can, the next rank after Emerald that you want to hit is Diamond. And then after that, building your spouse will help you get to Diamond. And then building your spouse will help you get to your next rank, which will all end up being more beneficial to you financially. So this is going into a little bit about the team cycle bonus of how you make extra income. So this can be a little confusing, so I'm trying to keep it super simple for you guys. But this is once you have 2 people underneath you, once you're an Emerald, I'll explain what the cycle means. But once you're an Emerald, you get $14 per cycle. If you're a Ruby, which is a rank that is after Emerald but before Diamond, that's not super common that people hit. But you get $16 per cycle, and then Diamond or above, you get $18 per cycle. So how this works is because you have the left and the right leg that I explained earlier, as people are buying things and selling things in your downline, you get volume. So let's say, for example, in this one, on your left leg, you have 540 points. So that means, like, let's say for easiness, someone sold or bought 5 Shakeologies. It's not that person themselves, but maybe they sold one. They may have purchased it themselves. There was just 540 amount of volume that happened that week. And then on their right leg, there was 200 points. So maybe it was 2 Shakeologies. So to cycle, the leg that has the larger number, you have to be able to fit 200 into that number. And then on the leg that has the smaller number, you have to be able to fit 100 into that number. So once you do that one time, you'll see 540 minus 200 is 340. And then 200 minus 100 is 100. So you cycled one time there. Then you try to subtract again. You can still subtract 200 from 340. You have a leftover of 140. And you still can subtract 100 from 100, and you have 0. So you were able to cycle 2 times total. So 2 times $14 a cycle is $28. And then if you were a Diamond coach, it would be 18 times 2, 36. On the left leg where you have that 140, that does get banked, so you don't lose that number. You don't lose that volume. So this is per week. So someone, in this case, this person would have made $28 for the week just because of what was going on in their downline. It wasn't anything that they did themselves with commission. So if the next week the left leg needed any of that volume from the 140, it would be able to pull it. So this is just showing you how, as you grow your team, you can really start benefiting from team cycle bonus. So that what I just showed you is when you don't have, you might have a couple coaches under you that might just be buying product for themselves. They may sell one thing if their friend wanted to sign up. So that's really the beginning of the stages. We all started at making $14 a week. And, some coaches hear that and they're that's no money. But, for someone to make $60 just because they have a team is important to people. And that could fill someone's gas tank or pay for their groceries. So you never know where people are at financially, but just know we all started at the $14 a week. So it definitely will grow. So this here will show you that in October of 2009, left leg here, you can see are their small numbers, 102 and 90. Their team cycle bonus was 0 because they didn't even have enough volume to cycle the 200 and the 100. The next year, you can see the numbers go up, 23, 47, 18, 49. So in 1 week, they made $252 from their team. The next year, $720 a week. Next year, $1440. So you can see a little bit on the bottom, this example of the paycheck, the retail commission was $119. So for the most part, as you're growing, the retail commission is usually going to be a couple $100s. It's not going to be thousands and thousands unless you're selling a ton of challenge packs. And you will hear crazy numbers of coaches hitting Success Club 50, 75, 100. So they sold 25 to 50 challenge packs. So obviously you would have a lot of retail commission there. But retail commission is very like up and down depending on the season, what's going on in people's lives. So really having that residual income is really what is great for when you go on vacation, when you're sleeping at night and you're making money. So you can see here that the retail commission was $119. Subscription commission was probably from Beachbody On Demand. Team cycle bonus was $14.40. Matching bonus is something you get as you grow. You get a percentage of your downlines volume. Fast start bonus was from a new coach sign up. So that equals $17.61. This coach made in 1 week. So how you can sign your spouse up or significant other or parent without really spending too much money. There's a few different options. So I like to give people a few different ways, but because challenge packs are the way to sign up as a coach and not have to pay the sign up fee, that's usually what people will do. And then the option here is, what challenge pack do you want that can benefit you, yourself, or your husband, or your customers? Because in the past, there was DVDs, like tons of DVDs. So you could buy like a 21-day fix challenge pack with Shakeology and then have the 21-day fix base kit to like do as a raffle or sell, like to make money back. But now they don't have the DVDs. So most of them are including Beachbody On Demand. And so because you already have Beachbody On Demand yourself, you don't really need your spouse to have Beachbody On Demand because you guys can share it. So I usually recommend getting the 3-day refresh challenge pack. And so the 3-day refresh normally is like $70 by itself. And then it comes with a bag or packet of Shakeology. So it's normally $140 to $160. So let's just say, for example, you do this. You sign up your husband with the 3-day refresh challenge pack. You will make $50 back right away because you're making a sale. So you're getting that $50 commission back. If you choose to get packets of Shakeology, you have the option to sell those to people. So sometimes this obviously is going to take more time and investment in you reaching out to people and asking them if they want this. But if you want to make all of your money back and not spend anything on this option, then this is how to do it. You would sell the packets for $5 a piece. And you can say to people, like, you could even make a post that said, hey, I'm doing this like 5-day clean eating challenge. Who would be interested? And you can reach out to people that are interested and say, I'm selling 5 days of Shakeology for $25 if you want to try it out, see how you like it. And people sometimes like that option so that they can just like Venmo you $25 and then they can try it and they don't have to invest in a whole bag. You could sell 5 for $25. You could sell 10 for $50. You could sell 3 for $15. Whatever feels right for you. Even if you did like 3 for $15 and you sold half of your packets, you're going to make most of your money back. So that's an option. And then some coaches just like to have it so that they can have, if they're using a bag of Shakeology, then they have packets to take like on the go if they go on vacation. Or they have it so that if they want to send it to someone, like you can either sell it one, if someone's like, oh, I really want to try it, but I don't know if I like it, and you want to sell 1 pack, you can mail it to them, or you can give it to them for free. It's totally up to you. But people use it as incentives as well. So that's kind of up to you. But basically what I'm saying here is, let's say on average you spent $150, you made $170 back, and you have a 3-day refresh to use. So 3-day refresh is an amazing product. It's not like a super strict, you don't eat cleanse. It's like a 3-day, I guess you could kind of say like detox, where you just like don't eat sugar, caffeine. You're eating fruits and vegetables, you're eating healthy fats, you're drinking your Shakeology. But people love it. They have awesome results. One of the coaches on our team just shared, she lost 8.5 inches in like, I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 pounds. But she like felt so good. Just like people love it when they need like a reboot, or they come home from vacation, or like quarterly, just to like get rid of like the just bloat that you have. So now you have a 3-day refresh that you can use, and you can share results, and then you can make more sales. So that's generally how I tell people to sign up their spouse. You obviously can also pay the $40 to become a coach, but then you have to pay for them to be active. So if you're going to buy a challenge pack, they become a coach for free, and then they're already active because they bought a product. If you spend the $40 to sign them up as a coach, you have to spend $50 to get them active. So then you're spending $90 total. So in the end, even if you didn't sell your Shakeology packets, you would be spending $90 in both options. But in the sign up option of $40 and then paying $50, you're going to have way less product. So the worst of it is, I guess, basically, if you don't sell your Shakeology packets, you're spending $90 to invest in having your husband sign up, or your mom. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to like be married or have a significant other. A lot of people sign up their husband and their mom as their first 2 people. And it's funny, a lot of times like the first people end up sticking around, either being customers or coaches like forever. So it's pretty funny how that works. But my point is, they don't have to be forever, because this is just something that you're trying to hit like as soon as you can to open your business. Like your mom might be like, yeah, I'll help you. I'll get on board. I'll get Shakeology. And she may drink it for a couple months, love it. And then she might like delay it for a month, and then she's going to go inactive. Like, that's okay. It's not like these people have to be like your like ride or die like forever. It's just people to get you started. So asking your mom, your dad, sibling to try products at discount to help you with your first promotion. Your spouse is someone that you're going to want to be forever to have that second income. But these people don't have to be active forever. The point is that you want to get to Emerald ASAP, and then you're going to continue working your business and inviting people, getting people into our groups, and then growing your business. So it's kind of like you're just going Emerald over and over again. That's what this business is just recruiting 2 people. And you'll see, like, as we tell you, like, okay, you hit Emerald, now this is your next goal. It's going to be like, just go Emerald again. And so, like, going back to the Success Club 5, if you're helping those 3 people every single month, that's 3 people you're helping them get like really good results. And they may not sign up right away, but if you keep loving on them and having them in your groups and getting them great results, the first time you ask, they may say no. They may say no the next time. They may say no the next time, but it's just not the right time for them yet. So if you're just gaining these 3 customers every month to help them get results, and just keep that relationship going, they eventually, most of them, will sign up to work the business, because they're like, okay, I'm getting great results. People are asking me what I'm doing. I might as well just at least start selling it to make a couple sales here and there. Or they'll be like, I just want to get the discount. So they'll sign up on your team. So that's really the great cycle of Success Club, is make the sale, get them kick-ass results, and then get them on your team. So there is a thing called U+2. And so you can actually cover your parent, spouse, or child's $15 a month business fees. So if someone comes to me and says, I would love to just be a coach, but I only want the discount, I don't want to work the business at all, they still have to pay the $15 a month business fee, because it's Beachbody's like, whether you want the discount or you want to work the business, you're getting the discount on product. They don't care what your incentive is with coaching. There's just the $15 a month fee. So even with that, I explain to people that even with that $15, if they're just drinking Shakeology every month, they'll save $16. So like, if you're making a sale on a challenge pack, and we will tell you, like, let them know they can sign up as a VIP member. because they won't waste money, because even with the $15 a month fee, it's kind of like Amazon Prime, right? Like you spend $100 for the year, but then you save like so much money in shipping. So it's just kind of like that. Like you're paying for a service to get the discount. And it also keeps people like engaged and invested in their health, because if people say like, no, I don't want to get the discount, I'll just order here and there when I need it, they fall off track. Like a month or two will go by, they won't drink their shake. And then they'll be like, oh, I tried something else. It wasn't as good. I realized how much better I felt on Shakeology. And if they just stay invested in, after you get your challenge pack, you have a whole year of your workouts and nutrition programs. You just have to invest in your product. So that's your investment. So you're not paying for a gym membership. You're paying for your nutrition to feel amazing. And so you're basically guaranteeing them that if you can sign up, you might as well get the discounts, and you're going to keep getting way better results because you're invested in yourself and you're in the groups and they're staying connected. But you are able to pay for two people's fees. It has to be a parent, spouse, or child. So like I used my mom under Mike's account to help him get to Diamond. And so I can technically cover her fees. So like for my mom, like they'll use product here and there, but like she doesn't care about the $15 a month fee. I think for her, she's like, it's my way to support my daughter in her business. And she's like, I don't care stuff. But that's something that I could do. And so like my son loves Daily Sunshine. So she'll buy Daily Sunshine every now and then to have that at her house. And then if I ever need her to go active, but she doesn't need product, I'm allowed to make purchases under her. So as long as it's a parent, spouse, or child, you just have to tell Beachbody who your two people are. You can use your credit card on their account. It's not allowed otherwise because it's called bonus buying. So like if I had a coach and I wanted her to go active and she didn't want to buy product, I couldn't like go to her account and put my credit card in because it like wouldn't be fair / legal. So it's the same thing. If you're not married, like then you wouldn't be able to do that with your significant other. But like you can cover, like I cover, Mike does his fees, but I a lot of times will buy product under Mike's account just because it's easier for me to keep track with taxes. So just know that there's two people that you can cover. So if like your mom does say like, I'll support you, I'll drink Shakeology, but I don't really want to have to pay the fees, then you would be able to cover her fees. So like there's going to be things here and there. It's just part of the investment in your business. Like it's not that much money when you're really looking at like the whole grand scheme of running your own business. You're starting it for $160. You might spend $100 to sign up your husband. There's $15 fees here and there. But other than that, it's just like you're just using product for yourself. And like I said at the beginning, if you can either buy or sell to be active. So if you wanted to make a sale under your husband's account instead of making the purchase, then you could always sell something instead of buying something. What most people do is like for me, I have my Shakeology every month on my account. And then if I want like the performance line, any other product, I buy it under Mike's account because it just keeps him active. And then like, I just bought like Fruit Punch Energized because I wanted it under my mom's account because I needed it and it was just going to get her active. So it's not necessarily always that you're spending more money. It's just that you're splitting it up into different accounts from what you want. I think that might be it. I'm trying to think. I feel like there was something else, but anyone have any questions? Is that confusing? Anyone have questions on the Team Cycle bonus, how that works, the left leg, right leg? So Emerald is like the two coaches, one on each side. And then like your next huge rank goal is you need 4 coaches on each side. And one of the coaches on each side has to be an Emerald. So it's a total of 10 coaches, I think, right? Oh, 8. A total of 12 coaches. But it's basically like 4 on your left, 4 on your right. So it's basically like going Emerald over and over again. Nikki, Allie, Katie, anything you can think of that you would want to add? Anything I missed?
I can't think of anything else. I think you covered everything pretty well tonight.
Right, and there's nothing in the chat.
There's nothing I can think of, but I just was talking to Meg. Military get free coaching. So if you know anyone who's military, that's an easy discount coach for you.
Yeah, they don't have to pay the $15 a month fee. So if you have someone that's military or their spouse is military. So let's say, for example, I signed up to be a coach and Mike was in the military. I wouldn't have to pay the fee. If I signed up Mike underneath me, it would either be me or him. We couldn't both get the discount. But it's like a great incentive if you know people, because a lot of times they have like military friends and they have like their groups of people that like they're really close with. So then it's like such an easy way to like help someone get healthier and be like, dude, just reap the benefits of getting 25% off and you don't have to pay the $15 a month fee. Because then you're just getting discounts for free. So I need to add that to one of the slides. I'm going to write that down. Oh my God. I keep hitting my belly like everywhere I move. I think I'm going to pit somewhere and then I don't. Military. So obviously, like after this, your coach will be in touch with you and just be like, did it make sense? What are your thoughts? And then go from there. Anything else you guys can think of? Any questions from the newbies?
No, but this was really helpful.
Oh, good. I know it's like a lot of info, and I know it, like the team cycle bonus and the left leg and right leg can be confusing at first, but then it kind of just clicks. And once you start to get people underneath you, like when you see your paycheck, it'll, and even before, like you can click on your team volume. And so you'll see like your left leg and your right leg volume each week. So you'll kind of know how many times you're going to cycle, and it breaks it all down per day, like how many times you cycled. So, and then like, that's why what's nice about purchasing things like under your mom or under your husband is they are making that volume and then you make that volume. So it's kind of like you're double dipping. So like if your husband sells, let's just say a challenge pack and it's 120 volume points, he gets it and you get it. So it's basically like 120 times 2. So that's where like the volume can start to really build. And it goes down to infinity. So there's no like, it's not just like 10 levels. You reap the benefit of everyone in your downline. So like if the 60th coach underneath me makes a challenge pack, I still get that volume. So that's where like the volume really starts to add up. So yeah, at the beginning it's $14 a week or whatever. But like I even say for discount coaches, I'll say like, hey, even if you're a discount coach, if you can get 2 people that want to just do it with you and get discounts, it at least covers like your fees and things like that. So then you're like kind of a discount coach for free. So. All right, peeps.